What is going down, my YouTube family? It's your boy Zary from the XMG, coming at you tonight to talk to you a little bit how my plan might be taking shape. Pretty excited about that. And then we also have a very good announcement from the devs, and I'm going to break that down. So, but before we jump into that, we are 29 people away from 1,000 subscribers. Absolutely unbelievable. So, if you are not part of that XMG family, hit that subscribe button. Help us push for the goal of 1K subs. And if you are part of that XMG family, thank you so much for all the love, the support, and everything that you do to help out this channel. So, speaking of helping out the channel, I do have a Patreon account, and I don't talk about it often. I do need to talk about it because we have 2 new VIP members to Patreon. Zero Conquest and Cecil. Both of you, thank you so much. I still am in awe that people want to give me their hard-earned money to make content, and they went above and beyond, and they are VIP members. So thank you both so much, and if you are interested in donating, link is in the description below. So with that being said, without further ado, I love you both. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we are back, and here we go. We're going to read this over. I'm going to tell you my thoughts and feelings and what's going on. And we're going to jump between this and the test server so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. So let's get started with that. So it just says, hello champions. Many of you have been wondering how things are with the anticipated battleground modes. So wanted to share some news with you. We've studied the feedback provided by our beta testers and by you really closely. Thank you all so much for that. Had multiple internal play tests as well, and came to the conclusion that the current reiteration of battlegrounds and artifacts does not look as we want it to. After some discussion, we've made a decision to rework both artifacts and battlegrounds based on that feedback, and our conclusions to make them more exciting to play. We've taken a look at how transparent and comprehensible the artifact system was, and if it was fun and exciting to play with them. After that, we came to the conclusion that not only they need a do-over, but also that we will need more of them than we initially planned. Moreover, every artifact is going to have a unique passive ability that will provide each more customization options for you. We will also change the artifact upgrade process, and we'll share more news about that later. So let's stop right there for a minute. Okay, we learned that they're pushing battlegrounds off. Disappointing? Yes. Right thing to do? Yes. Listen, and I've said it 1,000 times, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know this. Battlegrounds is super duper fun. Battlegrounds as it was super duper broken. So we need to take that into account, that we don't want a broken product. We all want more content. More content. We all need more content. We all want more content. Blah, 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 blah. It's a broken record, and I understand it. But I don't want shit product either. I don't want something we can't play right away. I don't want something that we've been waiting so long to get, launch, and drop, and the game's down. It crashed. People don't like it. Then they leave. They get mad. There was some things about artifacts and battlegrounds that did not go the way they should have. They were over ambitious in their goal. But they're new to this. This is their first game. It's not EA where they have years of experience. It's not CG where they have years of experience. It's not, Marvel Strike Force, Fox Next, where they have years of experience. This is a group of 15 to 20 people that don't have experience in this, and they're going. So they got ambitious. They want people to be excited about their game, and they overshot their goal. Also, we talked at length about the gold sync for artifacts, we talked at length about how time-consuming artifacts could be. If you did not see my live stream, we were in there. I mean, we were in a million gold over our head, and we were halfway through leveling it up, so they know there's problems. They know what it could do to the game. Let's make this right, and they're doing that. We needed this communication from the devs, and we needed this. So let's jump back into it. Onto the battleground tweaks. We realized that some of you are anxious about how possibly it would be to get your guildmates to team up for battlegrounds. Thus, we have changed the matchmaking so that you can form teams with players outside of your guild as well. Alright, time out again. That is awesome. And we are going to jump over to the test server real quick. Alright, so here we are in the test server, and let's go to battlegrounds. Now, what they're talking about is going to be so beneficial for this mode as a whole. Alright, so let's just say you do not have time to team up with your guildmates. You do not have time to be on when they're on, or everybody's already gone. All you need to do now is you can join as a group. You can create your own group. So, like Retribution. Great alliance of guilds. Link is in the description below. Shameless plug. But say that is your, you want to run with 3 other people in a different alliance or a different guild from the alliance. You can do that. You can join up, create a group, and go in. Now, you can also just hit fast battle. Fast battle just puts you in a queue with a whole bunch of other people. You can knock out a battle or 2, and you're done. This is huge for the game. That was one of my big criticisms of the game, of this game mode, was how long is it going to take for us to find matches? What if everybody's already gone? What if you can't do it? You're putting something on this game that you're relying on 2 other people to make sure you get, and that isn't right or fair, and they've taken that into account, they've adjusted it, and they moved on. Excellent decision. Excellent decision. We have also thought about those who were excited to play the new game mode but are not ready for longer play sessions, or do not have a big enough roster for competitive 3v3 battles. And this is why we've decided to make a 1v1 battleground mode. Again, amazing. This is stuff, people's concerns. If you go back to my battlegrounds video, people were asking, how long is this going to take? I like this game because I can jump in and do my stuff and jump out. They listen to all that. They read comments on my videos. They read comments on Carnifex's videos. Hell Hades videos, Dragon Law Gaming's videos. They read those things, and it's really important to them that we do this. And props to them. I don't know how 1v1's going to work, so I'm really not going to comment a lot of that about it because I haven't seen it yet. 3v3 is a hell of a lot of fun. I do know that. The ranking system will be the same for both 1v1 and 3v3 battle modes. However, you will be getting more points for 3v3 battles. The rewards for both modes will most likely be the same. Alright, so ranking systems are the same. Okay. Well, we got to still see how those ranking systems play out, but okay. Then it says, however, you're getting more points for 3v3 battles, and I agree with that 100%. You should get more points. It'll be tougher. The rewards for both modes will most likely be the same. And I don't know if they should be or they shouldn't be, so I want to see what most likely means. What does most likely mean? Probably no. Let's be realistic about it. Probably no. And that's okay. Because I don't know if I agree with 1v1 giving the same rewards as a 3v3. I don't think they should be super duper different, but they definitely should be different. But let's see what that most likely means. The participation in Battleground, or to participate in Battlegrounds, you will require special tickets that'll be restored weekly. These tickets will be the same both for 1v1 and 3v3 battle modes. Battlegrounds seasons will have a time limit, or sessions will have a time limit. We understand that everyone has real lives and cannot spend their whole lives in the game. Okay, so let's break down those two articles. Participation in Battlegrounds will require special tickets that will be restored weekly. My understanding of that is they can't be bought. Perfect. We all have the same amount. Perfect. If you decide to go in and blow through your Battleground tickets, say we get 7 total, but you do all 7 battles in the first day, and then you want to wait 6 days, perfect. You want to do 1 each day, perfect. You want to do all 7 the last day, perfect. Really don't have a problem with that. I think it's an exceptional way to go. And then the Battleground sessions will have a time limit. Quality of life, quality of life, quality of life. You know, I really, really enjoy that. I really think that way if people tank out, it's over and done with. Perfect. Now, one thing I'm waiting to see is how long is that time limit? Can those time limits be adjusted? You know, you and your buddies only have 20 minutes to get in a game, so you could set the time limit to 15 minutes. Can we adjust those things? I don't know, but, just speculation. I think that would be really, really cool. So, we are planning to divide Battlegrounds based on a player's total power. The higher your total power is, the more battles you will be taking part in. Thus, the game mode will adapt to your current power and progress. Interesting. That is interesting, and I am interested to see how that plays out. Now, is this something that I could definitely see be beneficial to, or problematic, I guess is a better word, for newer players? Say they only want, if 1v1 gives the same as a 3v3, why invest in all those other teams? You can just invest in one team, one group, never power anything up but those one group. I don't know if it's going to stifle, I have no idea, but those are the first things that come to my head. In the future, probably not in the first Battleground season, we want to implement a partial progress between BG seasons. That way, if you finish the season in Platinum League, you start the next one in Gold League and not from scratch. I really, really like that. I think it is fantastic. And the way I can kind of explain this is Raid Shadow Legends. They have PvP seasons, and at the end of the season, you can climb all the way to Gold 4, and you have to start all the way at Bronze 1. And you're just blowing through competition, and it's pointless and boring. Really like the way they're doing this. Okay, you get up to Gold, you're going to start in Silver. Really, really good, and it gives players a better shot at getting better prizes each season. I think that's a plus. We want to release exciting quality content for you to play. This is the reason why we're not rushing it. Making sure that everything works well and is properly designed and tested. Sadly, due to that, we will not be able to deliver this as soon as possible. We are planning to release it in a few weeks. Hopefully you liked this news and are more excited to see what we've been working on. Please stay tuned as we will be sharing more news about Battlegrounds and artifacts. Okay. There's a post, I read it. I know everybody wants content. But let's try to put this in perspective a little bit here. Alright, so here we are. And we're going to try to put this in perspective. And maybe I'm sticking up for them, but it's just something I really, really want people to understand. Alright. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. EA Capital Games. Very, very big mother company, right? Game was soft launched in Australia during October 2015 and was formally released November 24th, 2015. It didn't launch with a raid. This game did not launch with a raid. Did not launch with runes. Okay? Didn't have a lot to do other than playing the game. It didn't even have guilds to start. Okay? We got to keep that in mind as well. So, raids. Raids were added to the game in April 2016. 6 months. 6 months in, we got the first raid in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Alright? Then, we did not receive the next raid, and we got guilds at that point. And then we did not receive the next raid until, where was it? Darth Treya. Where's the tank raid? Nah, it doesn't say in here. But I'm pretty sure it was a year afterwards. So we have EA Capital Games, which is a huge, huge gaming studio. And then we have Dragon Champions, Play Quantum, 15 to 20 people. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, 6 months, we got our first raid in guilds. Dragon Champions, launched, raid, guilds. And we are looking at the next playable mode 7 months into the game. Maybe 8, right? Well, we didn't get another playable mode in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes until ships November 2016. So we did not get them for just about a year. So we're getting another play mode from a smaller group earlier. And I think Battlegrounds is way, way better than ships. Then we will be getting a new raid, probably about the year mark. Maybe before then. So we're going to have 2 raids and a new mode at the same pace as Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And people saying, I'm quitting, we need content, I'm quitting, we need content. Well, they're on pace to add this content at the same pace as pretty much every other mobile game out there. And they're a group of 15 to 20 people. So let's cut them some slack and wait 2 weeks. Let's see how this is. You've been grinding out your dailies and farming the raid for 4 months now. Let's do the same thing. And let's see what happens. Do I want more content too? Yeah, who doesn't? I want more things to do in the game. I love this game. I want to play it more. And by play it more, I don't mean running the tower. So, yeah. But for such a small group of developers, I really think they're doing a great job. And we all know, if you played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, tank raid launch, bugged. It really wasn't playable for about 3 weeks after that because it would crash, it wouldn't save data. A lot of problems with it. Ships is just a waste. They've never done anything to develop ships. Battlegrounds is way more beneficial. It's kind of like a grand arena in my mind. Not as intensive, but yeah. I mean, you're getting rewards from it just like you do from Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, and we're getting this before a year mark of the game. I think they're doing a good job, and I think this post was much needed, and I think it was a great job by them. Came out at a good time because I was going to write them and say, you might want to make an announcement soon. We need to hear somebody's voice. They want to make good content and they want to make it right. So we really can't complain. So that is that. Next part is, I think my plan is coming to fruition, and we are going to check that out now. My account, Boss Sari, and under events, my girl, Ember, coming back in. 12 days, 23 hours. And as you can see here, I just gear 11 Wonder Lua today. I only need to get the last 4 Ember's Flame at get her to 7-star, and then she will be done. But a while back I said I'm not going to go that hard on Thelaine because I think buff's more important. We're going to need pride for buff. So let's backtrack. I want Renara. To get Renara, I need pandas. I need Ember 7-star to get Renara 7-star. To get Renara, or to get Ember, to get Renara, we need Elves. So it's like a big circle of life there. So let's take a look at my Elves real quick, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So here we are. We have Nightiel and Wonder Lua, both gear 11. I do need to get Wonder Lua's abilities up. I am working on that now. I have Kelrin, all abilities, gear level 10. I don't worry about runes. I haven't touched them. I'm not there yet. Sharp, all level 6 abilities, gear level 10. I think, and then Aurelia, I just took her healing up and her passive to level 5, and I'm good there. I'm not worried about much more of that. But I'm pretty sure I got Ember in the bag, which then brings me to my Panda squad. Let's take a look at them. Patriarchy, almost gear level 10, and I don't mind leveling up these characters because they're actually good. So I don't mind leveling up my pandas. We have Kinley, 3 away from 10. We got some ability scrolls to sync, and then we have Fow, gear level 8 still, level 60. So we got some things to do there, and Ember is already ready to go. And I am just going to use Hilda and just leave her there at gear level 7. And if I get to put some on her taunting ability, I'll do that. Otherwise, she'll probably just stay there and be a sacrificial lamb. Because I was told that if Ember is ready to roll, she is ready to roll. So, and I have her already ready to roll. So, I think I have Renara in the bag. If it continues to flow this way, then we have Pride. A lot of work to do. But I was told by Warghoul, so if you're out there, thank you Warghoul, that I am going to run a Herald, Salvador, Kagi, Renara, and if I can get Boris to do that, and I'm going hard in tournaments, and I am not a tournament guy, to try to get Boris. And if not, I will go with Reval. But we kind of want to leave Yogi out of the equation. So, long way to go, but my plan here is working, and it's working properly, I hope. So let's just say we're going to have Ember in 2 weeks, which means we're probably going to have Renara in about a month. Then I think they're going to announce buff. Battlegrounds are going to drop. We're going to have buff. Then with a new Pride character mixed in there, maybe the July Battle Pass character would be the new Pride character. Buff at the end of July. This is all speculation. New character races introduced to the game in end of August, September. New raid drops October, November. Puts us into the following year. Just my thought. We'll see where that goes. But definitely see the stones lining up for buff. So my YouTube family, that's what I got for you today. We went over the patch notes or the announcements from the devs, and I think, again, to just reiterate, they did a fantastic job. They're doing what is right for the game. People might not be happy, and I understand why they might not be happy, but if you've played this long grinding your dailies, give it some time and see what the new game mode comes out. Now, if the new game mode drops and it's horrendous, you got some validity. But I don't think it's going to be. Because it was already fun and it was broken. So, give them a chance. That's what I got on that. And as always, shooting for the goal of 1,000 subs. So close. 29 away? Awesome. Hit that subscribe button. Share, like, comment. Blah-de-blah. So that's what I got for everybody. Don't forget about the giveaway. So the question here is, what do you feel about the decision to delay Battlegrounds to ensure, and artifacts I should say, to ensure that they are functioning properly and that they are worth the time? Let me know that down below. And if you do, and you're a sub, you are entered for the giveaway. $50 iTunes or Google Play card depending on your system of choice, if you win. And that'll be done on a live stream, and we'll have some other giveaways to go along with that during the live stream. And because Cordless Egg donated money for the giveaway, I'm going to do it in a pink bunny suit. I'll see y'all there. We are so ever close. I love y'all. I'm out.